Okay, thanks for watching my channel, and once again, please email me with your requests. And I did Lotto for sale for my previous video, which have been shown by using the Dster quadrant system or the reverse Dster quadrant system, whichever best suits the system. And for that system, I do not use a secret code. Instead, I use the Dster pair system, because Lotto for sale has a lot of numbers to choose from in one draw, even though the numbers are ranging from 1 to 25. So email me with any games. I'll be sure to give you the prediction for those games. And remember, Lotto for sale consists of points from 11 points, 12 points, 13 points, 14 points, and 15 points. Even though you hit 11 points, doesn't matter, you still win some money. Those money can be rolled over to your next draw. That means if you can afford to spend like $4 for the Lotto for sale and you get $4 back, maybe you want to roll over the $4 onto the next draw, so you have $8 to spend also. So it goes from 11 points, 12 points, 13 points, 14 points, and 15 points. 15 points means you hit all 15 numbers. And using the Lotto, using this system, is not that hard to hit 11 to 15 numbers. You just have to be patient. And for last night's draw, even though it's 7 and 11, even though 11 and 23 came up on my system for the draw before, my prediction was 7 and 11 using were 7 and 11 using the Dster pair system. And as you can see, the 11 didn't show up, only the 7 showed up. That means the 7 and 11 using the Dster pair system will be rolled over to the next draw, because those two numbers didn't show up together. It showed up one only. The 07 showed it up, but the 11 didn't show up. So for the Lotto for sale, the 7 and 11 has to be rolled over to the next draw. So that system will be using also the Dster pair system with 7 and 11 as the main number. And sorry about that. And you can a lot of people email me for the Thunderball. Also for the prediction, and a couple of times the Thunderball has shown up very good. The Thunderball 14 and Thunderball 10 was well predicted within a couple of one or two draws. So the 14 was predicted right away using the Thunderball quadrant system, and the Thunderball 10 was predicted like 2 draws later using the Dster quadrant system also. So for those of you who have my list and played 14 and 10, then you have won. I think matching the Thunderball will give you a winning ticket, just like Mega Man and Powerball, matching the special ball. And let's look at the Mega Man winning number using the Dster quadrant system or the reverse Dster system with the secret code for the next week, January 1st and January 4th. And as you can see, the Dster pair system will produce winning tickets if the Dster pair system comes. But for Mega Man, it's most likely to use the secret code system instead of the Dster pair system. So because there are only 5 numbers to choose from, and the 6th number is the Mega Ball. So using the Dster pair system is good if it comes out, but using the secret code system is much better, because as we can see, the secret code system has proven to work. You got to remember that the Mega Man didn't hit yet because they're holding back on the secret code, and that secret code cannot be held back any longer. So please do not drop that secret code. I dropped it the last draw. I dropped it from Friday's draw because the secret code for Friday's draw was Dster 55 instead of Dster 58. So I used Dster 55 for Friday's draw. Now this draw, I'll be using code Dster 58 again. I'm dropping code Dster 55 and I'm putting back code Dster 58. So email me for the whole breakdown. You can email me for the code Dster pair, also for Mega Man. And the Mega Man using the secret code was code Dster 58 for the next draw. And as you can see, nobody hit the Mega Man, and the Mega Man will be rolled over to over 400 million. And I know they were holding one jackpot. Anyway, so please do donate to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Also, please do share and like my video. You can also send your donation via Google Wallet. Follow me on FOP. Email me if you have any question. And also use the closed captioning on this video. And also remember, nothing is guaranteed. And remember, any private prediction, you must email me. I'll be answering only question via email. And always trust yourself, even though nothing is guaranteed. Trust yourself. Don't drop your numbers. So remember that for Illinois Pick 3, we know that Paul has played the 255, which was on my system. The back pair X55 has to come sooner or later within this week. And after 986 came, he dropped it, and he told me he didn't play X55. He played a $2 box the day before and was showing X55 or X44 has to come on my system sooner or later. The two double angle were X44 and X55 was to come sooner or later, and one of those angles was about to come. And X55 did show up, but it showed up as 525, and he dropped it. So please trust yourself and play that number. Stick to a game plan. Don't drop it. That $2 would have been about $400 winning, but you dropped it. You dropped the $400 winning because you didn't play that. So please, I have many people who dropped it, and the person also dropped it the 062 or 026 that came out 4 times. Or it came out a couple times. So he dropped it, and the next draw 026 came straight. So that $1 that he dropped it for Washington State, it did not win. So please follow the system. It will contain illustration part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, 5, 6, 7, and part 8. Now, the lottery Brazil, the Powerball, and let's get to the Mega Man. The Mega Man using code Dster 58 from 1225 to 1228. And the reverse Dster from 1225 to 1228. So let's look at the winning number using the code Dster system first. So on the last draw, we had code Dster 55 and code Dster 58. And I used code Dster 55 for the last draw. Over 58. And as you can see, even though I used code Dster 55, I used the code Dster 58 chart. So the code Dster 58 chart and let's look at the reverse Dster. Reverse Dster has the code Dster 55 on the red list. So that's why using that chart, I had changed it to code Dster 55 because it was on the playable list also. So even though I had code Dster 58. I also had code Dster 55 using the reverse Dster system. So that's why I chose the code Dster 55, and code Dster 55 almost came. The code that it came 25 appear a lot of times. So that number using the reverse Dster shows up that 25 or 52 was assigned to come out. Let's look at the winning number. The number was 9, 10, 25, 37, and 38. That 25 or 52 was a sign that it was about to come up using the reverse Dster system. And as you can see, 25 came up 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time, 6 time, 7 time, 8 time, 9 time. Using the reverse Dster system for 1225 to 1228. We see that 25 came up like 9 times, about 9 times. So as you can see, even though 52 didn't come up, 25 did come up. And let's look at, even though I use code Dster 58 infinite Dster quadrant system, I also use 55 as the main number using the reverse Dster system, because this is also the code Dster 55 reverse Dster system, because 55 is in the reverse Dster. So this is also the code Dster 55. So that's why I changed 58 to 55 from the last Mega Man number. And I have some ticket to show you guys. And let's look at the winning number result. It was 9, 10, 25, 37, and 38. Okay, here's the list. 9 and 38 was picked from the system. For the last draw, I changed it to code Dster 55. And as you can see, the 25 came close to a 55 because I had the right 1 spot. I knew the 5 was coming. And 9 and 38 match, and I knew the 17, 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, or 70, or 7 was about to come. I had the right 1's digit on them. And I had 17 and 37 was eliminated by the law of repetition. If it wasn't eliminated, and I would have used 37. And I would have hit 4 numbers for the pool team. So I came close to 4 numbers. The 9, 17, 38, and 55 almost came close to 4 numbers. The 55 almost came, the 25 almost came close to a 55, and the 37 almost came close to a 17. And using the code Dster pair system, you could use that also. So that came close. And let's see where the hidden coordinates are. The 9 was over here using the reverse Dster system. The 9 was on the top. And I had 9 on my list. That's why I hit that 9. The 9 was on the top. 09. And then the 10. 10 was on the bottom. The 25 and 37. 25, it used one of the code Dster digit. It used a 5 from the 58. So, like I said, please do use one of the digit as one of your code Dster digit as your numbering. So maybe if you choose an 8, create combination with the digit 8. If you choose a 5, create combination with the digit 5. It's proven that one of those digits is going to come up once in your winning number list. And that 25 came up. 25 was a sign to show up. Look at the number 25 appearing in the reverse Dster system. This video was posted well before the numbers came up. It was very well predicted. 37 and 38. 37 wasn't on the system because it was eliminated by the law of repetition. So that's why it didn't show up. So that's why 38 wasn't chosen. 21 came up. 21 came up as the winning Mega Ball. But the 38 was well predicted because I had placed 38 over here to form 38. Now, if you use the reverse Dster system, now if you use the Dster system, 09 would be on top of the list. 10 would be on the bottom. 25 also appear a lot of times. 37 and 38. 37 didn't show up on the board. 38 didn't show up on the board, but 38 you can place on the blue box if you try to use the Dster system. And 55 can be placed on the blue box over there also. But for that, I use a reverse Dster system. And I had used 55, which has shown up as the red digit. It was shown as a playable number also, so I had no choice to use the code Dster 55 because of 58 has code Dster 58 hadn't shown up for a long time, but for the last draw, it was the last draw before the 2019. I had to use code Dster 55 for the draw before 2019. I had to use that. So almost came up. I knew the 5 was going to come up, and it came up 25 instead of 35. Even though I had 25 on my other combinations, I should have done 25 on all my tickets. If I had done that, I would have matched 3 numbers, 9, 38, and 25. And I should have done that because the 25 was a sign that it was about to show up. So the very infinite Dster quadrant system does really help you. Even the reverse infinite Dster quadrant system did help. So there we go. If you want to know the next January's list, January is gonna be a new Dster. So please do not use the Dster for December anymore. Email me if you want a Dster for January. January is a different Dster. So please email me for that. And thanks for watching the Mega Man. But before I go, I'm going to show you something else. The 02, using the law of repetition memory numbers, has eliminated 37. But the 37 has popped up. So that's why I did not choose 37. And because of those numbers that came up, nobody had hit. But as you can see, 25 did come up. And also the 10 repeated twice. So using a law of elimination, you can only eliminate one draw without eliminating any winning number. After the one draw, the 10 got eliminated. So that means if you follow the rule, next rule, the law of repetition, law of opposite attraction, and the law of elimination might work. So follow the rule, and thanks for watching the Mega Man for the 1st and the 9th. I mean the 1st and the 4th. So please do subscribe, share, like, and please watch my Imminent Dster quadrant system for any game, Mega Man, Powerball, Lotto Brazil, or even Cash for Life. Those are the main ones I will do on my video unless I have other requests.